What's Gucci? You too. It's Pat Brady, you dig? Marvelous Bluntz, super in the building. Y'all already know you dig. And man, spooky season has officially started. I had entered the spooky realm last year. I really just got into really watching scary movies, you dig. And this year I'm keeping the story going, you dig. Smile 2, man. I'm gonna be real with you. This reminded me of these old school, creepy, gory, early 2000 type scary movies. Like it wasn't scary. I was laughing at some parts, and I was like, man, that used to be the essence. You hear me? The essence of scary movies, where some of the stuff was so not scary, you could laugh at it. You did, because the Terrifier, they saying Terrifier people walking out. I don't want to walk out. You hear me? I just paid for this. I don't want to walk out. If you haven't already, before I go through the review, man, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz ASAP Rocky. We almost at 300 subscribers. We're at 286. I appreciate all the love. Everybody showing love to the videos. Like this video. I mean, super smash ASAP Rocky the like button on this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of Smile 2. I said I'm not a scary movie type of guy, but I ain't a scary guy. You feel me? So I was like, man, I'm gonna really get into spooky season this year and go see a scary movie. I missed the Terrifier, so I was like, man, let me go see Smile 2. You know, I looked up Smile 1. It was like, it's not connected, but I guess it's like the same entity. You feel me? So basically, in this movie, man, Sky Riley, she is a singer. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know what they've been doing. I think the movie Trapped I just saw had a little singer, pop singer, but Sky Riley is a pop singer. She got into a bad car accident with somebody she was dating, Paul Hudson. Ended up, like, I think they were intoxicated. She got messed up, you know what I'm saying? Had to go to rehab. She was on drugs, so she had to go to rehab. So this is like her comeback. The beginning of this movie is like her comeback into, the graces of everybody, the starlight. She's basically getting ready to go on a tour to come back after the car accident, but she's still shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some parts in the movie, she got like the scar on her stomach and her back, like she'll be moving it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got that bad arthritis, you're gonna feel it sometimes when the weather change. You dig? So Sky is going through a lot of intense pain, dealing with this car accident. Mentally, she's sober. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I got to say that too. Sky, whoever playing Sky Riley, she was a baddie. You know what I'm saying? She was a baddie until the end. You know what I'm saying? She was a baddie. You know what I'm saying? So basically, through this whole situation, she's about to go on tour. She's trying to stay strong. She's not trying to mentally break. So, she kind of gotta, like, low key take some Vicodin to stay booted up, to make sure her body good. So her drug dealer, L, she goes to go visit him. He said, all right, pull up. You can come get some of that. I mean, we don't know it's Vicodin at the time, but she pulls up on Lewis, aka L. The man is lunching. I'm talking about, he don't know. He didn't remember that he asked her to come over there. He was in the joint tripping off the yay. He was just schizophrenic. Then, she kind of tripping, but she like, look, I'm just trying to get my stuff and get up out of here. I'm about to go on tour. I need this boot up so I can be ready. Man, Lewis disappeared for a couple minutes. All of a sudden, he come out and Shorty is tripping. He like starts choking. Spoiler alert, dies. He dies in the apartment, but the thing is crazy. Buddy comes back to life smiling, takes a weight and smashes his face in until he dead. Now, me, Sky got to throwing up and rolled up. That's one thing I didn't like. When he started going freaky off the demon stuff and killing himself, I understand you gotta be like, oh, I didn't want to be around a drug dealer. You got me messed up. If Brad killed himself and there's no DNA that I touched anything, buddy, I just take the jail time. Like, I ain't do nothing. You feel me? But it's a movie. So boom, Shorty steps off. You know what I'm saying? She traumatized. And then all of a sudden, days go by, she having these wild nightmares about Lewis. She keeps seeing his face decapitated. She keeps seeing people smiling. Like, that is the main thing of this. Like, the smile, doing the sadistic, evil demon stuff that be going on in this movie. Like, Lewis, she keeps seeing Lewis' body smiling. She saw like a little girl smiling wildly. It was a fan that was like freaking out, smiling. Like, whatever spirit was connected to Lewis, I mean, we don't know if it's a spirit or not yet, but something that whatever was in him transferred to Sky, and she is tripping. So she's trying to get everything together. Her mother trying to help her. The assistant's like, what's wrong? What's going on? So she got a best friend named Jim, and she goes, hits up Jim. Jim is like, all right, I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to pull up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up, support you. I know you're going through a lot. And she carried Gemma, after the car accident and after the drugs and stuff. All of a sudden, them demons start kicking in. Gemma smiling, saying wild stuff. She running in her house from the super fan butt naked, and then all of a sudden Gemma like, I called an hour ago. What are you talking about? She's basically turning into Lewis slowly but surely, but the sober version. You did. But Sky, I give it to her, man. This movie, she tried to fight. She tried to fight it, but she could not fight this demon. This demon was crazy, you dig? So now we got everybody trying to figure out what's going on with Sky. She's not getting sleep. And if she is getting sleep, she's waking up like basically from nightmares. You dig what I'm saying? From freaking nightmares. So boom, she needs to figure out. She kept getting texts from an unknown number basically saying like, hey, I know you were in the apartment with Lewis, like I can help you. So eventually she gives in. She finds and meets this guy who's the brother of one of the people that went crazy off the demon. He did his research on it. So she like, yeah, I'm a surgeon, I can kill you, bring you back to life, the demon's going to escape and you'll be good to go. Dog, when I say Sky started tripping, she said F his advice. She thought he was lying. She goes to a fundraiser. This is one of the spoiler alerts. The demon got the teleprompter saying different things, got her saying wild things, saying something about Paul Huston, the dude that she got killed. Then she keep having flashbacks of when she was in the car with Paul. Then she had like an imagination thing where Paul walked up and his face was bloody. Man, she was tripping this whole movie. I would have been checked out, you feel me? Because I don't even know how many days was going by and she was just seeing different demonic stuff. And the thing that was crazy was like, and I'm gonna get to the spoiler alert of this, I feel like she should have just told somebody, but she didn't. It just kept getting worse and worse. Spoiler alert, the demon ended up killing her mom. She went to a psycho ward. Oh my goodness, it got deep. Now, this is the biggest twist of the whole film, dog. And I just watched this show called Eastbound Down with Danny McBride, and this is what it made me think of. All of this stuff that was happening to Sky through the whole film, all that creepy, weird demon stuff, was all in her head, bruh. It all was not real. Everything was not real. We end up at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, she actually goes on tour. So basically this whole time she was in some type of psychosis, like she was asleep for real. She wakes up, opens up, she's on a tour, there's millions of people watching her, and she finally sees the demon that like Lewis sees. It's this weird thing that looks like a nasty tongue or nasty thumb or something. And that thing basically opens her mouth like makes her like choking herself just like Lewis did, and she dies in front of the people. So I'm like, all right, that's it. Yeah. Now remember, in this story, if somebody dies and they had the demon in them, it passes to the next person who's right there. She's at a tour with millions of people watching her, thousands of people watching her in this tour. The demon possesses her. She gets back up and does this with the microphone. Bang, bang, starts banging her face open until she pokes the microphone in her eye, dog. It was crazy. Now everybody that was there can now be affected by this demon, man. Man, that's kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? When you think about how spirit spread, man, like through people. You feel what I'm saying? Like the spirit literally spread through this singer, man. She had so much going on. She wasn't even good with herself. The demon ended up showing herself that like really peripheral Shorty was really a demon on the inside. Man, it ended up coming out, spoiler alert, that Paul was killed because they was arguing in the car and she drove him off the road, bro. She was the real demon. She had the demon inside her the whole time. So I'm like, maybe it was that type of psychology, like that spirit was in her the whole time and it just got awakened. But man, this movie was creepy, man. Like I said, I liked it for the most part. Of course, I thought Sky was a baddie. I thought it was hilarious when the little girl was doing, like the little fangirl was like, I'd have been like, get your little, I would have, that little girl, back up, smiling like that. You hear me? I would have been kirking out on my demon. You hear me? And then Sky, I liked one thing I did like that I related to. When she was listening to the rain at night, I listened to a lot of sounds at night. So I related to that. And Gemma, even though it was fake, Gemma, the spirit, evil Gemma, was ride or die for her. And that was a big spoiler alert, too, when we ended up finding out, dog, that Gemma, whole time, she thought she was talking to Gemma. Gemma called her in the car while she was like crashing out. She was like, I haven't talked to you for a whole year, dog. It was getting deep. Y'all got to go see this movie, man. Great popcorn flick. Only dislikes I didn't like about it was like this, the natural, just human stuff. Like, she should have called 911 when Lewis died. When she bombed that charity event, her little speech, even I was cringing. Everybody in the studio was just laughing and cringing. Like, this. It was a lot of cringy moments on this joint, and it was a lot of funny moments on this joint, like where you were genuinely laughing because it was so stupid. Like when the scene with her dancers were the demons, they were just like doing the robot damn near putting her in the corner. I'm like, what? That was wild. And last bad thing I just didn't like. I just think the movie could have been shorter. It could have been a shorter movie. It could have been chopped up and put together a way better. We didn't have to get 2 hours of that. You feel what I'm saying? But lo and behold, I definitely still give it a lighters up. You know what I'm saying? I give it a 7.5 out of 8. Not an 8.5. I think, like I said, it was a great little spooky little movie. It had little jump scares here and there. But like if I'm laughing in the scary movie, that's an issue. You dig what I'm saying? But what did y'all think of Smile 2? I did not see Smile 1, by the way. So let me know if I need to see Smile 1. What did y'all think of Smile 2? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz ASAP Rocky. You dig what I'm saying? We got a lot more movies coming for the rest of the year. And we're going to review them, you dig? And we got Agatha Penguin reviews out coming soon. Agatha, we're going to do a season finale. Penguin, you can check out all the recent reviews now. And we're going to have some gameplay, spooky gameplay, man. So subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz. I'm out, man.